everyone. You all know me, Nate. And here is my final presentation for ENVS 623 NEPA. The EISs that were critiqued throughout this project include the following. First is the Eldora Mountain Resort Ski Area Project's final EIS. The purpose of this EIS was to implement a programmatic infrastructure renovation that included the addition of new chairlifts and the expansion of trail systems, as well as several forest health procedures. Next was the Deschutes Basin Habitat Conservation Plan final EIS. This project aimed to implement an incidental take permit system for routine activities deemed essential for water resource use. Lastly is the Dominguez Escalante National Conservation Area Proposed Resource Management Plan final EIS. The purpose of this EIS was to apply new programmatic management practices to the conservation area for issues such as fuels management and grazing allotments. The Forest Service advertised the Eldora EIS by mailing the scoping notice to community residents, public agencies, and local organizations. Public scoping helped identify issues such as potential impacts to out-of-boundary public lands and potential impacts that the increased visitation could have on the local economy. Public involvement for the Deschutes Basin EIS was initiated by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. The FWS hosted 4 scoping meetings in 2 communities near the area of interest. Public comments helped identify potential issues that may arise around recreational impacts with altered water flow and the effects that river alterations may have on the local economy. Lastly, public outreach for the Dominguez Escalante EIS included 2 open houses, a press release, and informational flyers posted in retail businesses and BLM informational kiosks. Both internal scoping with the BLM staff and external scoping with the public help identify concerns on how the new management will impact cultural preservation in the conservation area. Aside from the no action alternative and the proposed action, the Eldora EIS only included one true alternative. This alternative was to apply only some of the items of the proposed action to best bolster the built environment and natural resources. The Deschutes Basin EIS included 2 true alternatives, which were very similar to the proposed action. The proposed action was to grant 30-year incidental take permits to applicants, while the alternative shortened the length of the ITPs to 20 and 10 years. The Dominguez Escalante EIS included 4 alternatives, each utilizing different approaches to active and passive natural resource management. The proposed action and alternatives of this programmatic EIS covered a vast array of natural resource issues prevalent in the area. The affected environment chapter of the Eldora EIS covered topics such as recreation, mountain operations, guest services, forest health, fish and wildlife, and wetlands. Affected environments of concern in the Deschutes Basin EIS included irrigation, water supply, use efficiency, responses to water shortages, and of course, losses to the endangered species. Lastly, the affected environments for the Dominguez Escalante EIS were centered around biological resources, such as priority species and their habitats, as well as fuel suppression efforts. This short presentation in no way covers the extent of my analysis, so I'll now welcome your questions. Thank you very much.